Hello, welcome back to the Velo Studio. I'm Andy Lemon. Today we're going to talk about Abbey Tools. Jason Quaid and his friends have been making tools of the highest quality for some time up there in Bend, Oregon. Tools so good that you might not need them. If you're somebody who casually slaps on a chain every year or two, or maybe you're one of the lucky ones who never cuts a corner on a trail and hangs up the rear derailleur on a hidden stump, Abbey Tools might be overkill. But if you're a mechanic who needs your tools to last years and years and years, or maybe you're somebody who just likes really nice things, Abbey Tools are people that you should make friends with. I spoke with Jason, the owner, at the North American Handmade Bike Show recently, and this is what he had to say. Hey, where are we?
We are at the Abbey Bike Tools booth at the North American Handmade Bike Show. Abbey was started on accident, oddly enough. A friend of mine, Jeff Crombie, asked me to make a lock ring tool. This is right here. This guy wanted to be able to tighten or remove a cassette without taking the rear skewer off. So we put a big hole through it, put a handle on it, gave a couple dozen of them away to some race mechanic friends of ours, and then they started asking, well, what else do you make? And it kind of snowballed from there. So we're almost 8 years later. Two big things that we've got new coming into 2019. One of them was a tool that we launched last year, Eurobike, as our new decade chain tool. Something that went in and out of stock way too quickly, but we finally got these things back on the shelf. Super high precision, really smooth chain tool. You can see how that thing just spins, and when you put your hands on this and you feel it, it's just that much more. I don't know. It's one of those things that's hard to describe. It's also got a cool modular aspect of it, that this mid plate that bolts in here, we can change the thickness and the spacing of that to adapt to chain compatibility things. So SRAM just came out with the new Axis flat top road chain that requires new mid plates. So we were able to manufacture a part that would drop into the tools that we've already got in the market and adapt to that new chain fitment. So the other thing that we've got that started as a surprise 30th birthday present for a friend of ours is this dishing gauge. So fully machined aluminum, arch, feet, nice big corner radiuses, so it's not going to scratch carbon rims, and then just a captive spring in there, press the brass button and the plunger moves up and down. And that's just make sure that the wheel is centered, or the rim is centered over the ends of the hub. So kind of a basic function, but really a cool, elegant tool.
Of course, Sacramento's kind of flat.
The action on the Decade chain tool is butter smooth, but my favorite part is the modular mid plate that lets you change the plate to accommodate for different chain sizes. It also allows for replacement if some new chain standard should arise. I hate when new standards arise. I'm talking to you, bottom brackets. I appreciate the elegance of this tool. Wheel dishing tools are pretty simple, but this one's elevated with clean, practical design and style.
Kind of a fun project that we built, more just for ourselves than anything, but had some modern applications. But it's a pneumatic adjustable height stand. So hook this thing up to your shop air, raise and lower up to 100 pounds of bike weight without a problem. It's all set up with its own oiler, regulator, valves, exhaust, like the whole 9 yards. Ridiculously overbuilt. Super rad. A lot of the base plate was all built out of scrapyard steel, but nice, just package. So kind of something we just wanted in the shop to have for us, but figure we bring it to the show.
Now what's this we have here?
These are just silly NHABS project that we did with our friends at Squid, Chris and Emily over there. They're obviously known for doing really rad things with paint. So we reached out to them after they came up to visit at Single Speed World Champs in Bend, Oregon this past fall, and just kind of kicked off this project to do some cool toolkits. So they custom painted 7 unique boxes for us, and then we did some laser cut foam and a toolkit inside. So everything that you kind of need to piddle with your bike on a basic level without getting into complicated things like bearing extraction tools or specialty suspension stuff. So 7 unique ones for sale here at the show. The tools that are in here, we've got our signature hanger alignment gauge, super.
Okay, let's stop right there. The hanger alignment gauge, or the HAG, is one of the finest tools that I have ever held. I marvel at the thought that has gone into the HAG, from the way the feeler stick tucks inside the handle for safekeeping to the beefy nature of the handle for prying your bent derailleur hanger straight. The HAG makes me want to seek out the local college bike rack and secretly straighten the hangers of all those beat-down college bikes as a public service. They even make a version in titanium. Okay, I'll stop gushing now.
Adjustment tool, 4-way for doing, normal kind of everyday bike tasks, adjusting stems, seat posts and stuff. We've got our wash buddy, which is great for cleaning, maintenance. You transport your bike with the rear wheel out. It's great to clamp that thing in there to keep the chain in place. It's also through axle compatible, so if you have a through axle bike, you can just slide the pulley over your factory through axle. It does have our new Decade chain tool in the kit, as well as our signature Crombian chain whip, and then hex and Torx keys from our friends at Wera. So pretty good, well-rounded set. Toolboxes, we love toolboxes. This was a toolkit that we're actually going to give away. There's about $4,000 worth of tools in here. Pretty much everything from our range. We had some other industry friends from Wera, Knipex, SRAM, Capius, and then Pelican donated the box as well. So to build out this custom toolkit. So this kind of started as a spin-off of the Toolbox Wars, popular kind of promotion and contest that we ran late last year, and we wanted to kind of give somebody the chance to be part of the club. So we had our ambassador team out late last fall in our shop in Bend, Oregon for a long weekend, and for about half a day we set some of the best traveling mechanics in the world in a room, and this is what came of it. So pretty fun little project.
So if you didn't catch that, Abbey is giving away that great toolbox. If you're interested, you can head over to Abbey Tools social medias and send them a note on why you or a friend are deserving of such a great set of tools. They plan on announcing the winner on July 4th. Thank you to Jason for chatting with us at NHABS 2019. And as always, like, follow, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon here on the Velo Studio.